Tell your mom hi. Tell your grandma hi, more importantly. Seriously, whether she's alive or dead. Hi, grandma. Okay. Grandma, I'm obsessed with you. Everyone should be obsessed with her. Grandma should. That's how generations are supposed to work. Tell your mom I said hi. I do that to dogs. I see dogs in the parking lot. I'll be like, tell your mom we should have a play date. Ask your mom if we can arrange a play date, okay? She thought I was hitting on her. Okay, anyway. You're a fool. You're a fool to walk away from the calling that was granted you from God. And if it's not to increase the betterment of all, then you're praying to the wrong God. Plain and simple. All sentient beings. I always think of that term. It's never too late to correct yourself. That's what jail will teach you. That's what I love about going to jail. Oh man, I heard some of the craziest. I experienced so profound. And I don't share it all because why would I? Happened. Fire happened. I knew it. Try to fuck with me? Just watch. Sorry, just very emotional. family has a big problem with money. Just FYI, and I don't mean just my immediate family. I'm talking my extended family. We have a real issue with money. Just saying. And there are literally deaths in our family. We don't want to talk about it. Well, why don't we want to talk about it? Who wants to talk about Edna? Nobody. I'm the only one. I had to raise a fit on the internet for my cousins to care, for my aunts, for my uncles, for my parents, for anybody to consider what happened. You guys are just going to let murders pass us by as though nothing happened and then pretend like we align with God? That is so offensive. Sorry. Edna, I'm my own baby. I carry my grandmothers. Wanda, Edna, Laura Jane, Edna Bell Butler. I love you. Wanda Gibbons, my homegirl. She's my homegirl. I'm serious. She's my best friend. When you make your grandma your best friend, you're doing something right in your life. Serious. We keep each other accountable. Grandma, teach me your wisdom. And I was so blessed because my grandmother was my caregiver when I was a little girl. And she shaped me in the ways that matter most. Thank you, Wanda. I think about my grandma every day. And we have the best memories, Grandma. Every time I think of the Olympics, I think of you, Grandma. I'm obsessed. My grandma was so cute, you guys. I know I talk about her all the time. But listen, I know I said it before. I'm ticked that my dad never gave me pictures of me and my grandma. That taught me about my dad's personality. When I started doing my healing, I go, okay, I'm a parent, I'm a photographer. I have literally millions of pictures of my son, his grandparents. He's like one of the most important ones. I don't have any pictures of me and my grandma. And my dad knows that my grandma and I were attached. We were so two pieces of odd. Grandma, I don't need pictures. I have the memories. And it's a feeling, and it's the best. She loved me in ways that my own mother never could. It's okay. I'm just grateful to have experienced it. I am so grateful. That's why when I had my son, even though his grandmother was not nice to me, I'll just go on the record and say it. I don't care. Like, why lie about it and why be shy? My son should know the truth. Henry, have you ever seen this? Your grandmother was not that nice. Your grandmother was not that nice to me. And yes, all of them. All of the above. However, I will say, Fern, if you remember Fern, Henry, you have videos with her, especially the day we got Teddy. I have the best videos of you with Fern. I'm obsessed with Fern, and Fern was the nicest grandmother that you know, that you and I know in real life together. Sorry, I have to say it. Because she was always our cheerleader. And Henry, I used to get literally like nasty grams. You know what I did? Brushed it off. Because you know what? I love my son despite what those women were trying to say to me. I digress. This is my point. This is the society I live in. Should that even be in... Guess what the common denominator is of all these women I'm referring to? Ding, Mormon. So anyway, they just cannot be supportive. For some reason, somehow, some way. It's very hard for Mormon women I know to be supportive. I saw it with my own mom. I was just like, Mom, what the hell, dude? Like, your best friend is in the hospital. Like, why aren't you there right now? She's like, I just can't do it. I just can't. I go, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about the fact that your friend is fucking sick right now and you're wallowing about you and you're saying you just can't do it. I go, that is fucking wretched. And you know what I did? Sorry, And what I did is I saw what was going on, and I reached out to my friends, my mom's friend's daughter, who was significantly older than me, and I was like, I am so sorry on behalf of my own mother that she wasn't a more supportive friend. Guess what? It's because my mom was hurting. It's that I'm not mad at my mom for doing that, but I had to acknowledge and recognize what is going on. Like, these women are not happy. The men are killing them. Literally, the men are killing the women. Like, dear God, like, please look out for us. We need to be healed. We can heal each other. But guess what? Your healing begins within you. It starts within you. It's the power of, we call it the Holy Ghost. Everyone has it. Okay? And for anybody to assume that someone else doesn't have it, that right there is the beginning step of self-healing. Everybody belongs. The fear of not belonging is what's destroying so many people I know. I just, I've lived a difficult path, but my knowledge is strong. Because I have died multiple times. Oh, lie about it? I don't tell anyone anything. I have been through some things I can't even talk about. But that's okay. I don't have to share all my stories. Do I? Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, okay? You're welcome and thank you. Oh my gosh. I saw the best. Anyway. And can I just say, I heard it on the radio and I was applauding. If you don't currently have a hobby, okay, hobby, you might consider picking one up. I have a lot to say about hobbies. I'll tell you. For me personally, it's very personal, but I'll share it. So what am I if I'm not candid? In my marriage, sorry Dick if you're watching this, but I'm going to say it. One of the areas that went down, like, well, there's a lot of areas, but, okay, listen, one thing that happened was, I don't like saying it, it's uncomfortable to say it, but I'll just say it, okay, this is what happened in my marriage, it might help other people if I share. I fell in love with someone who was really into hobbies, making music, being expressive. This person, in my how do I word this? Respectfully and truthfully. Well, your intent will always manifest itself. And I was able to see a lot of things. Whatever. It's hard to talk about. I would never, by the way, yeah, I'm a bull in a china shop. I'm a Taurus, folks. Okay, and I do take that seriously. But I will say, I'm just trying to help everyone have a better experience. So when I'm like fighting my way, it's because I'm trying to figure out answers for not just me, but all of us. And so when I analyze my marriage, it's not that I'm trying to be a dick. No pun intended. A little bit indeed, but I just want to help everyone. he stopped making music. He stopped being creative. He stopped. I mean, they call it your quote unquote right side of your brain. He stopped like being like expressive and like he sold his soul to the fucking law. You know what? The law, that's man. That's not God. He went kind of dark. He started to fall for like the world. And instead of like doing fun stuff, like he would just like want to watch movies all day. Just want to watch movies all day. I'm like, why are you watching? Like, let's go on a hike or something. It's like he became very sedentary. I don't know. That's why partners that I've had since then, I always look. I'm like, do they have a hobby that keeps them active and engaged? Okay. Sorry, Nick. I don't mean to be rude, but that is something that happened to you. And I say that because I don't want it to happen to our son. If it happened to you, look at your grandma. Sitting there and talking shit on people? You think that's a good hobby? Personally, I'd rather be painting my way to death. I don't want to be sitting there talking gossip and smack on people. Writing nasty letters. How you choose your reality. Spoiler, God created us to have heaven here on this earth. Do you know how fucked up people did it? I do. It's not too late. Not too late. Do you think you were that much better than another being that God didn't create all? Every living spider, every atom, every little nucleus, every cell. You think that God didn't create intentionally? Well, here's my motto. As an artist, and I learned this because my mom one time destroyed my brother's artwork. I was so offended on his behalf. If you didn't make it, you didn't create it, you have no room to destroy it. That's why I think hunting is just downright evil. God gave us plants. And actually, sometimes I will say when I choose, I sit there and cry. I have mourned the life of those plants, and I thank them because they wilter and die if we don't consume them. But I pray to God and I go, God, am I supposed to be eating this? That's why when I eat meat lately, I'm just like, I don't think I'm supposed